My glasses are just so dirty. I can't see anything. Oh, they're horribly dirty. You know, that's one thing I don't understand. How do glasses get so dirty if you don't touch them? They're like nowhere remotely close to your hands. They're nowhere remotely close to your eyes. Like other than being on your face. But like glasses, they just get so dirty somehow. And hello, realists and everybody. How is everyone today? More cleaning, more cleaning, more cleaning. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. A productive one. This is like no better. Oh, I should just not wear glasses right now. But if I do that, the screen will be blurry as hell. So I should probably just get this cleaned. 1 second. I think I have... Wait. Oh no, my paper towel is like nowhere near. Give me a second, chat. It feels like having the ability to see is pretty important. Hey, Arctic Ray. Because right now, even the computer monitor is like completely blurry to me. My eyes, I swear to God, have gotten worse since I've gotten glasses. I hope everybody's good today. I hope everything is excellent. Hopefully nobody said anything that would make VTuber Twitter go on fire. And absolutely ratio them. Oh God, that tweet. Can't get over that tweet today. My God. I'd hate to be the person that posted that tweet. Honest to God. Oh my God, I can see. This is so good. What happened? Somebody made a tweet basically saying that USB mics are trash, spend hundreds of dollars on a good one, an XLR. And just like people have been absolutely flaming this person because of it. I get the intentions were good though. Just kind of like misinformation, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Maybe we'll look at it a little bit later. Maybe. I'm not too sure though. We'll see. I better post I'm going live though. At everyone. What are we doing? Wait, what's today? Today's Monday. What are we doing today? Q&A with some Niji questions you might still have. Okay. Better get my stream link. Yeah, a lot of people's mics are USB. USB mics are awesome. Just got here. What happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. Everything's good. Nothing's on fire yet. Other than me hearing myself in the background. Okay. And we are posted. You know, I wonder if we could take a look at some different mics. I like to go USB mics because I don't have to deal with ground loop issues. What's ground loop? I don't know what ground loop is. Let me look that up. I've never heard of that before. Ground loop. Mic comparisons? I don't think we're going to do mic comparisons. That topic was like Done to death? Have you done mic setting videos before? Maybe. I'm not sure. I might have. The problem is, when you are on YouTube for as long as I have been, you kind of forget what videos you have done. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you can make it for your first stream. So it's possible that I did a video on microphones. I know I did one on webcam. Like, what's the difference between like an XLR or GoPro or even a regular webcam for VTubing? Now I'm curious, did I actually do a mic video? I did. Holy crap. It is so old though. It is like older than dirt. We're talking like so old, chat. Like it's Senpai 1.0. Hey Annie. Hey Puzzling Shutterbug. Like, I'm talking old. It's probably time to like make a new one. But I feel like everybody has done one. Like this is how old this video is. Oh my god, the emo hair. Oh. Am I like... Yeah. Monotone voice. This is old, but yeah, I even talk about like filters and stuff like that could help you out. Noise gate compressor limited. Voice meter. Voice meter is like crazy OP if you guys like want some like extra settings like for deeper bass and so on and so forth. I even talk about the snowball. Yeah, snowball. Boom. Right? It's honest to God, the snowball is like a really good mic. There's so many YouTubers and like professional Twitch streamers that use it. Yeah. AT 2020. Blue Yeti Nano. 2020, which is a USB and XLR. They come in both. So, like, this is like an old video. This is like almost 3 years ago. So, and yeah, it is old. It is old. Oh my gosh. Really old. Cool that the merch store shows up. Oh, it sucks that it's only for Canada. Which means I gotta add it to all the pin tweets manually, but that's fine. Hey, Desmond. But yeah, there's so many choices, but... Hey, Frank. How you doing? You started with a snowball and then upgraded later on? What? Okay, I'm curious, like, what is everybody's microphones? What do you guys use right now for your live streams? Like, what's your guys' go-to microphone? And like, honestly, I'm not gonna like judge anybody because I think honestly, like, you guys should use whatever you have. Let's say now. Let's say what microphone you have. Well, okay, no. What microphone did you have to start? See, I know what Annie had when they started, and it triggers the hell out of me that it's now like a paperweight. Oh my god. Oh. Annie, that still kills me, like, really badly. Okay, so some people started with a laptop mic, a Q2U USB, a Blue Yeti, laptop mic, Watch them from work. That's awesome. Hey, I like that. I make work better. Microphone on a random pair of headphones, and now I use a snowball. Cheap $30 mic from Amazon. And at the time, I thought it was a major upgrade. You know, those $30 mics aren't that bad. Like, depending on which ones you go for. Like, because there are some that are just, like, notoriously bad, but, like, there's others that just really aren't that horrible, though. And, yeah, it could be fixed with, like, EQs and whatnot, like, USB microphone. Let's take a look. Because, like, that person was talking about super expensive. Let me turn on the overlay again. Super expensive, like $300 worth of mic equipment. So we're on Amazon.ca. So this is Canadian prices, chat. So it's going to be actually like a lot cheaper for you Americans. Like a lot cheaper. I think it's 30% cheaper for you Americans if I know my exchange rate. Good morning. And good evening. Like, I wouldn't use this particular microphone that's being covered up by chat right now. Like the old style desk that's right beside my shoulder, my left shoulder. Like, don't use that. Unless that's all you have, okay, then use it. But there's literally like two things I would ever suggest to anybody. Microphone wise. Yeah, Zealous, because of Twitter. Honestly, like a super cheap microphone stand. Where is it? Like this one here for like 25 bucks. 20 bucks. I would get one of these because if you have it on your desk, it will like pick up the microphone or not the microphone, the typing sounds from your keyboard. Oh, you sent an interesting video? Let me look. So if you guys have problems with microphone quality, this is the one that Poi Boy suggests. They got a really good sounding mic for filters and whatnot. You guys should probably check out that video. Tapping ASMR. Hey Moa, how you doing? Hey Lyco. But yeah, like a cheap microphone stand goes a long way. And then like just a cheap mic. Just not that mic. If that's your only choice, then okay. If you can't afford a mic stand, just duct tape it to a stick. Hey, if you want to be that creative, go for it. But if you have to duct tape it to a stick, I would probably say just have it on your desk. I don't know, Blue Yeti Nano, Blue Yeti. This, I think, is a bit overkill for a lot of you guys. AT2020, I got the AT2035. It's the XLR version. And I absolutely, like, it's what I'm using right now. I love it. I bought it at TwitchCon 2019. I've had, what? Almost 4 years? 4 years in September. So I've had this mic for a very long time. Hey, Pinkwire, how you doing? And it's definitely paid itself off and then some. But yeah, there's tons and tons and tons. I'm thinking what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking what I'm thinking. English. Because I'm going to be doing like a webcam review soon. I'm thinking about buying like the absolute cheapest mics. We'll do it in stages. But I'm thinking about like Maybe I should buy like the cheap of the cheap mics, like one of these, and then one of these, and then, or actually maybe one of these instead of this one, one of these, and then something, I don't know, ridiculous like the Elgato Wave 3. Buy 3 different USB mics and then do a comparison on the video. See if you guys could tell a difference. It's about taking steps. Work on your way up. That was makes sense. Yeah. You have to. You have to. A headset mic? Yeah. I could do a headset mic too. Actually, I got my headset mic somewhere around here. I'm not too sure where. I could track that down. You know, USB mic, because it's simpler, might upgrade to an XLR once I understand how they work. Well, it depends. It depends, right? Because some people will upgrade to like an XLR mic, and then they'll cheap out on like the little, on my mixer it's called Phantom Power, but there's like a box that you plug it all into that gives the microphone proper power. A lot of people like go bare cheap on that, which causes a lot of problems for them. Yeah, Cloud Lifter, yeah, I guess that's what they call it. It's cheap but pretty good. That's good. Hyper Quadcast is a really good mic. A lot of people that I know that have it are pretty happy with it. They're like really happy with the Hyper Quadcast. I don't even think Hyper Quadcast isn't that expensive. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's that expensive because they're just out of stock. So, okay, yeah, I gotta know because, like, I want to say I'm a little bit old school when it comes to things. But having an RGB microphone, I can't fathom why anybody would want their microphone RGB. Like, would that actually matter to people? Do people know? It's more to let you know when you're muted or not? Okay, I guess that's kind of smart. Okay, yeah. Okay, status indicator. So when you're muted, it goes dark. Do you guys mute yourselves that often, though? RGB, red, green, blue. Okay. All right. Okay. For that feature, I think that would be pretty dope. Oh, like when family walk in, you quick mute. Okay. That makes sense. I wonder how many people actually use the mute function. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Some people stream their faces / cam, so it might not be for VTubers. Maybe not. Really, you guys mute yourselves all the time, really? I'm trying to,
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
Laura, thank you. Just Brian Chan, thank you for subscribing.
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
I appreciate it. Oh, wait, crap. Oh, crap. Wait. I totally forgot to, because I have the stream set to subscribe to chat. Wait, can I turn that off? Edit. I wanted to do a test this particular stream to see if we still get bots. And I
Welcome to Senpai's
cannot
Academy.
Ah, I have to turn that off before I go live. Okay. Somebody remind me next stream. Laddie, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. And if you guys haven't, make sure you subscribe. It helps out the channel. It helps out getting the content recommended to other people just like you. I used to mute myself all the time since my parents would always come in. These days, it's hard to come. They hardly come in, so I'm less worried about it. My friends often say hi to them now. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tap to mute would be a pretty nice feature. Wave 3 has it, just not as colorful. Okay. And Starlight, do you typically use that? The mute? Like, if we could have the perfect microphone. See, okay. That actually makes me think about it. Because if you're using an XLR mic, you can't... The XLR mics don't have a tap to mute feature. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. If I'm wrong, please tell me, but... I don't think XLR mics have that capability because whatever power they do get to them has to be used for the condenser and all that fun jazz. So I would imagine it'd be pretty useless. Bunny Girl Nikki, thank you for joining Class 1A. I appreciate it. I don't think I need to mute dog barking or something. Okay. Could be a hotkey on the software. Yeah, like for me, I have a Stream Deck. I just tap the Stream Deck mute button if I need to. Which now I'm realizing the mute button is completely gone, which means I need to remap it because I don't see it on my Stream Deck right now. Oh, crap. It's funny when you reset things up and you forget like small features. Okay. So I think USB mics have a super good purpose for you guys, like, which is good. The Go XLR has hold to mute and mutes for individual sliders. I thought the Go XLR was the interface though. Yeah, it is. So that's the mixer. Okay. Hotkey for muting, not the microphone. I use a Lenovo laptop, so F4 is the default mute button. Fair enough. Yeah, it has a preamp too. Yeah, for Phantom. Yeah. Honest to God, my mixer is old as hell. I don't even know if they make it anymore. It's a Ben Hearing 105. What is it? What's the model number? UB1002. Yeah. Mine is like super old. This is literally what I use right here. Like, I got this in high school. Don't ask me how long ago that was. But this is literally what I use. Super old school. Gives me nice controls. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of mic talk. But not just mic talk, but like whatever you guys want to talk about. Anything and everything. Everything's on the table today. But yeah, you hit this button right there. Whoops. Oh, that's right. The Euro rack. That's what they call it. But yeah, little phantom power. You press that button. Boom. Works. Yeah, if it works, it works. I find older equipment works a lot better than newer equipment. Like, it honestly, it just functions. The only thing that I'll ever run into for a problem is if I got to replace the power brick. If I got to replace that, then I'm like completely screwed. Because they don't even make the power brick for it anymore. But you could probably find these for $10 at like a thrift shop. It's all in the software now. Yeah, it seems like it. The name for this type of equipment is called a mixer. Yes. Or it might have a different name nowadays. That's what I call it. A lot of people will buy this. And this is what they'll plug their XLR into. That's where the microphone goes in. That little hole there. And then they got their little stuff there. That's what a lot of typical streamers, if they go the XLR route, will go like this particular box. If you really need to blow your nose, would you mute or bless your chat? Okay, it depends. If it's just chatting like how I'm doing with you guys right now, I would just mute. If I'm playing like PUBG, Apex, or like a first-person shooter, and I gotta make sure that my hands don't like get off the keyboard or the mouse, I'll be honest, I'm sneezing on the camera. I'm sneezing on the keyboard. I'll clean it up later. So, like, I know that's gross, but like, priorities, right? Mics are definitely the most confusing part of VTubing. Thank you for your... Yeah, you know, honestly, you guys could probably do like the HyperX solo cast, and that'd be like probably more than enough for the vast majority of you guys. Like, honest to God, $70. And remember, chat, this is Canadian. So for you guys in the States, it's probably like minus 30% from that. So it's probably like $60, maybe $55 in England, in the UK where you guys live, you know, it's maybe £50. So it's way cheaper for like the rest of the world. Canada's money is absolutely horrid. So like this would be like top tier if you guys were like brand new into content creation. That would just, when you guys are brand new, I'd say just maximum do this when you're brand new, unless you have money to burn and you can afford to like lose it and not miss it. So like if you guys have money to burn and you won't miss having like X amount of dollars missing from your bank account, it's not going to put you into debt or anything, then go nuts, spend whatever you want. But the vast majority of you guys, $70, absolute most. If it's clippable, don't mute. Yeah, sneezes are definitely clippable. Yeah, some people use their phones. Oh. Actually, there's an example of a streamer we can use. Oh my God. What's his name? There's a guy that uses the iPhone wired earbud thingies, and he uses the mic on that. And honestly, he just changes some filters and made it sound like really decent. I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Watch, I'm gonna see a clip of him tonight. I'm gonna be like, that's the guy. But yeah, I've seen a guy literally use the microphone on the earbuds and it worked. I want to see a NijiSanji hand cam where they just make the most scuffed and budget setups. Duct taping my mic onto... Hey, you know what? I think Scarla has... Oh no, I deleted the picture. A really scuffed mobile streaming setup. It scares me when she does hand cams in the kitchen, knowing what's there. Like, I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, it was for her cooking stream. But it terrifies me. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh my god, I found it almost instantly. This is Scarla's cooking stream setup. And I'm going to make a video on how you guys could do cooking streams and whatnot. So you don't have to carry out your PC or your equipment, lapel mic, all that stuff. And hopefully Scarla watches that video because like it'll really help them. But I can get rid of all of this and just have like look, it's a dual monitor setup. There's monitor 1 for chat. There's monitor 2 for all of her applications. So like I just need to like make this video for NijiSanji talents to use, or to like VTubers or everybody in general, because it would benefit so many people. But like your mixing devices shouldn't be like near your PC, and your computer shouldn't be on a cutting board. Why didn't you use a portable PC? Honestly, I don't think you need a portable PC. Honest to God. Scarlet's setup could be easily done. Actually, where's her webcam? Can we even spot the webcam? Okay, I see salt. I see a toaster oven. I see that hot frying station. Windex pointing towards the power cables and the wall. Okay, I don't see. Yeah, that red box that I mentioned to you guys, because she has a Shure SM7B. But honestly, like, okay. Honestly, all you guys would really need is like a lapel mic. Those are like if you're making like NijiSanji wages, this is very much affordable. But a lapel mic is usually like $100. Actually, so a portable microphone is literally $40 if we went like super cheap. Okay, super cheap, portable wireless, okay, mic. And then she would need a GoPro. The reason why she, you know what? She doesn't need a GoPro. Wireless webcam. She could probably get away with just like a wireless webcam. Where's a cheap webcam? Wireless 1080p home security camera. Probably not what we want, but depending on the quality, this might be enough. You know what? Snow actually has a very good point. Actually, Snow is right. You know what? We're actually gonna like price this out. Okay. So portable mic is $39.99. I know everybody here and their mom and grandpa and fish has like an old phone, right? And that is free. And then on the old phone, you're going to install Droid Cam if it's an Android, or Epoch Cam for iPhone. Okay. And then what you can do is wirelessly use that phone and connect it to your OBS, right? And then all she would need is a stand for her phone to stand on. And that one, actually, we know what we're going to use on that. So, ring lights. Oh my God. With webcam stand. So it could do something like that or something like this. Probably this would be like the better route. So that's like $40. So portable mic or webcam. So what is that? $40? Let's just round it up. And this is all Canadian prices, so it'd be like way cheaper for her. Okay. And then God, so we dealt with the wireless mic, we dealt with the wireless hand cam. She's probably using an iPhone for her facial capture. That could be easily set to wireless as well. Oh, and then she would just need something to read chat on. Like literally just anything to read chat on. What could she use to read chat? So probably a... Oh my God, what could she use to read chat? If she's using both phones, how much is a Fire tablet? Like a super cheap tablet that can run Twitch. $120. Spotify, Amazon Kids, Disney, Prime Video. You could probably get Twitch installed on that, no problem. Because these are Android based. So, tablet for chat, $120. And just like that, we fixed her setup. Yeah, honest to God, just like that, we fixed her setup. And that cost $40, $80, $400 tops. Like, honestly, $400. And then this monstrosity is like no longer a fire hazard. Oh my God. That's a USB hub as well. Interesting. My audition video only got a view, has 1% watch time, meaning they only filtered out trash under age or invalid applications. Okay, we could segue into that topic if you guys want. Because I see some of you guys talking about it right now. So let's segue into that. Because we just fixed her setup. So realistically, chat, let's be super realistic. So NijiSanji looking at auditions. There's some things you guys need to realize and understand. I'm just going to mute the music real quick, or pause the music real quick. So on their site, it said it would take about 1 month to look at it. To look at all apps. Right? It's not just that, But there's another thing you guys got to understand. I want to say this audition that just happened, and no, don't worry about it, sipping order. No, don't worry. So this particular audition, I feel like has a lot more interest than the ones previous. Well, more recent previous ones. So the reason, we don't know why, but it does feel that way. So I would say more people applied this time. Not only that, but a lot of the talent has openly told people, hey, if you think you should apply, just apply, right? So a lot of the talent was actually encouraging people to apply as well, which obviously got more people to apply. So I would suspect maybe minimum 2,000 people applied. And I'm just going to break this down for you guys because, like, I now have too much experience reading auditions or looking at audition videos and forms. Each audition form roughly takes 15 to 20 minutes to look at. Oh, 2,000 plus. Sorry. And the 2,000 is me lowballing. Okay. So it's obviously going to be way more than 2K. But it's going to be 15 to 20 minutes to look at each one. Including the video, yes. Right? That's a rough average. So let's say 15 minutes times 2,000 people. What's that number, chat? So 15 times 2,000 is roughly 30,000 minutes. Divided by that by 60, that's 500 hours. So 500 hours divided by a 40-hour work week is 12.5 days. If one person, and we're assuming just one person is going to go through it, and that's assuming it's only 2,000 applications. That's a lot of time. A lot of time that somebody has to go through it. It's going to take forever. So it'll vary. Now, some of you guys that I've seen have absolutely amazing audition videos. Some of you have amazing forms. Now, depending on how well your form's filled out, they might give your video another chance, or there's so many different factors. Right? Just because your video is kind of like blah doesn't mean that they're not going to continue looking down your form. Basically they want to give people a proper chance, right? Because you never know. You really never know. If you guys have your video looked at and they only looked at it for a minute or 2 minutes, maybe they saw everything they needed to see and they just decided to read the rest. For me, okay, me, myself, and I can look at the first 60 seconds of a video and see how well the rest will go, right? I can get a feeling and be like, okay, I know that the rest of this video is going to be worth for me watching or not. Have fun, Banshee. Sometimes I need to watch the entire video because the first 60 seconds wasn't the greatest first 60 seconds. But I'm fairly certain they're going to give a lot of people a decent chance. Will they give absolutely everybody a good chance? Probably not, but a decent amount, I would imagine. And their staff does have a limited amount of time. Hello, Chase. Right? They tell people within a month. Now, you guys should not be discouraged if you get no views, or they only watch a few seconds, or whatever, or you don't get an email back, or whatever, right? You shouldn't be discouraged whatsoever. That should, let's be honest, light a fire under your butt and be like, okay, what did I do wrong? What could have I done wrong? What could have I improved? Everything that I've heard Senpai or Raylis or even the talent has mentioned, can I change something? Can I make it better on the video? Is there things in the audition form that I could do better? Like, there's a lot of you that never streamed, or have ever edited, right? So between now and the next time the auditions open again, can you toss in some streams? Can you learn some editing? Right? Some of you guys have sounded very nervous during your audition videos, which could easily be fixed if you spent some time streaming. Do they look for specific traits to mark off a checklist, or do you think they're more interested in what the talent offers, or maybe a combination? I would say a combination, but what they think of, chat, and then something that you guys don't think about as well. I don't think anybody's ever really thought about this, but they think about two main things. I would imagine. One, would your voice fit their character? Right? Because that could be a thing. Or would your personality match the group vibe? Or would your personality match the vibe of that generation? Right? So if they're doing like a gamer vibe, do you have gamer vibes, or do you have like a YouTuber that does reviews vibe? So that can be a thing. Right? Yeah, but you might have cozy vibes instead of, maybe they want a lewd vibe. We don't know. But sometimes they look for these different things. Axel from Hollow Stars was also saying you might have a personality too close to another in the gen. So you might be qualified, but not just for that wave. Yeah, absolutely. Right? They need to spread out everybody's personalities and make sure that not everybody fits, not everybody's the exact same. Also, do you provide evidence for your vibe? Well, your evidence is honestly, one, in your audition video. Two, they're going to see it on your YouTube channel, assuming you have one. So they're going to be looking at your stuff, right? Your Twitch, your Twitter. What kind of vibe do you give off? And they can determine it from there as well. Being denied because of the voice, what a joke. Well, remember, like, a lot of their models are a lot of pre-made. So you wouldn't want a guy that sounds like Diago. Wait, is that the proper name? Diago from like the original Aladdin cartoon? Mixing in with the talent, because it would just sound so weird, right? It would just be out of this world. It's not something that really fits with like VTubers. So, but that's my personal thoughts around that. But I know the models are pre-made for the most part. A lot, the talents do get to have some say on like edits here and there. But you might not be a fit for this particular generation, but you might be a fit for the next one. Are you allowed to tell your friends or family that if you got in, or is that in the NDA? A lot of that, you could probably tell your close friends and family, but you wouldn't be able to tell your Discord friends. They would have to figure it out for themselves. Would they keep your application? So that's a good question. If one fails the audition / application, sometimes they will. Sometimes they'll keep you on file if you really stood out to them. But it wouldn't hurt just to reapply again. Remember, guys, if time passes, 6 months, believe it or not, is a very long time to pass in the streaming sphere, in the content creation sphere. So assuming that you are consistent and you did whatever you could to improve, the you from 6 months from now is going to be a much better version of the you now. As such, apply again and your audition will look that much better. See, Windspear, that's a good way. That's a good thing to do. Review it and be like, okay, I'm not satisfied. Now I can do stuff to like do it. Models are pre-made. I know that for at least one generation. I can say for sure, a lot of it was pre-made. Do you know the audition videos are supposed to be you in character or not? So you could totally do it in character if you have a character to play. I believe it even said it on their audition form. Let me look. I gotta look at my Google form that I made. That was totally not copied from them. Let me copy this and pull it up for you guys. So this is a duplicate that you'll see in a second of their form that I have, right? 1, a self-introduction. A lot of you guys didn't do this. You guys should like remember. These are literally instructions. Literally instructions. You got to like follow instructions, please. Okay. 2, streaming as a character. So if you guys play a character on stream, then yeah, totally stream as a character. If you don't play a character, don't stream as a character. Hypothetical question. If, say, you got in, should you have to quit your day job immediately? No, I would give notice. Don't quit anything immediately, not until you sign the contract. If you guys sign a contract, you're okay. Right off the bat, because I know a lot of you guys would do this wrong. If you got into Niji, okay? Like, I swear to God, I know 99% of you would do it wrong. So I'm just going to lay it out. Okay. Niji calls you. Okay? I'm going to be very honest with you guys here, okay? If they call you, okay? They like you. They send you a contract. The first thing you guys should do like literally right after you get that contract in your email, you go to a lawyer. And I don't care how much you guys like Niji or any agency out there or any job, right? You go to a lawyer, you get a lawyer that represents you to read it over and make sure that things are in your favor as well, right? A lot of contracts are always written for the company that makes the contract, right? They want the best deal. That's obvious. But you want to make sure that they're not completely screwing you over and so on and so forth. A really good thing to do is, because there's a lot of lawyers speak in this, a lawyer can tell you, okay, this is what you can do. This is what you like. This is what they want you to do. This is things they don't want you to do, so on and so forth. So just like, honestly, get a lawyer to read this contract. It's going to cost you probably $150, maybe $200. But this is a career that you're going to like make a boatload out of. So it's worth it. Okay. Okay. So you read over the contract. Now what? Now what is you sit on it for a few days and you think about it. You now have the contract in your hand. Before you sign it, you already had the lawyer go over it. You're going to sit on it for a few days. And you're going to think about positives and negatives. It probably would not include a retainer fee. It'd probably just read over the contract and that'd be it. Right? But like, honestly, think of the positives, the negatives, and then maybe the what ifs. And be like, okay, do I want to do this? And then go from there. And sadly, I know, like I said before I wrote all this, the majority of you guys won't do this. How I know this is because there are so many small VTubers that join small agencies, and not a single one of those small agencies or small VTubers that joined a small agency got their contracts looked at by a lawyer. I can say that with 100% certainty. Knox? Yeah, absolutely. Definitely answer questions about your school and bullet point. The school you went to, the years, volunteering jobs. Yeah, absolutely. Include that. That's experience. I would definitely do it. Remember, treat this like you would a job. Any other job you would apply for, what would you include? It's that simple, right? If you're applying at Microsoft or NASA, you would probably include that stuff. If they want to see like a consistent work something, even if you just graduated, put in just the schools you went to. Yeah, I believe they stated on their audition form to make sure that a particular email address was whitelisted. I can't remember the email address. I don't see it on my form. But yeah, I would make sure of that as well. In some ways, it's best to treat it like a normal job application. Yeah, you totally should. No, if it's 15 seconds over, it's fine. If you guys like go maximum 30 seconds, I think that would be totally okay. If some of you guys are going 25 minutes, you got a problem. Just look it up on Google. How to whitelist email addresses on Hotmail, Gmail, whatever. Average pay, we don't know. It's going to be different because each talent, it all depends on what revenue they bring in, right? Some talent is really good for call to actions. Other talent isn't. So it all depends on how well you're able to get people to donate and so on and so forth. Or tip. Not donate, tip. Tip is the proper term we need to use. Yeah, salary and commission tips, yeah. Yeah, I would get it close to the 5-minute. I would try not to go over it, but if you guys go over it, I'm pretty sure it's not the end of the world, but again, it's following instructions, right? I'll be honest with you guys with another thing too. I've had people state that they absolutely couldn't cut down their audition video. I promise you, majority of you can. Because there was a lot of dead space, uhs, right? A lot of that stuff, if you yeet it, get rid of it, adds up really quick. So there's some of you that like go on tangents for a good 2 minutes about I'm not sure what anymore. So just think about it. Just sit down and watch it. Honestly, if you guys got IRL friends, which I'm hoping the vast majority of you do, send it to your IRL friend. Can they watch it all the way through without getting bored and looking at their phone? What if you go 30 seconds under? That's fine. Is the NijiSanji contract enough to make it your full-time job? Yeah, for sure. It could be, yeah. I think most of the talent's full-time, right? Try to edit your last live stream down to a 10 to 15-minute video. This is great practice. That is very true, Zealous. So this is my segue to a completely different section, but I came into a stream with a major question on my mind. Will low numbers get you filtered out immediately? No. Maybe. Like, it depends. Right? Okay. If you show confidence and you show skill and you show that you've practiced and whatnot, you might be able to convince them. You might be able to. But if you are somebody that like has 0 on YouTube, 0 on Twitch, 0 on everything else, then you got to make sure that you have something that they want. And there's been times where talents have said in the past, there are other people that don't have any streaming experience. That's okay. There's other people that don't have editing experience. That's okay. So make sure you stand out if you don't have anything. But what you should do is, like, the second you send that form in, or even before you send that form in, get some experience. Start live streaming. Right? So if you wrote something that really stands out and makes them want to, like, hire you, then anything's possible. Let's be honest. You're going to be playing a little bit harder, or you're going to be playing a little bit more on hard mode than everybody else. Let's be honest. But anything's possible. It's okay to hire a contract lawyer just to read over the contract. Yeah, for sure. No, you don't need permission from Niji to do that. If anything, Niji would probably encourage you to hire a lawyer. And if you guys ever, like, if a company ever is like, oh, we don't want you taking the contract to a lawyer to have them read over it, that should be alarm bells going off. You should really, 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 like, not sign with that particular company. Like, my God, please, like, run. But like a reputable company like Niji, I highly doubt they would ever do that. Yeah, please watch Little Mermaid. Yeah, small platform with a lot of experience. Sure, yeah. It's possible, yeah. Yeah, they'll have a due date. Every contract will have a due date. They'll give you a due date, be like, hey, you gotta make sure you have this back to us by X date. But they're going to give you at least 48 hours. Yep, it can help for sure, Symphony. Well, again, like, if you guys have 0 following, you better have something in the form to, like, convince them that you're worth their time. No, do not. No. If you guys ever want to be with like NijiSanji, do not transform your audition video into a channel trailer. Make a brand new video for your channel trailer. Please, 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 please do not use your audition videos for anything. If you don't get into NijiSanji, there's one thing you got to do after you find out from like waiting a month and not hearing anything is delete that audition video or keep it like, don't let anybody see it and just use it as a reference for yourself to know, like, you know, maybe see how much you improved since your last audition video. But like, for the love of God, yeah, just don't ever use your audition video for literally anything. And don't reuse the same audition video and sending it in again. You keep checking your audition. Yeah, if you guys are going to check to see if they answered your audition or looked at your audition video, make sure you do it through YouTube Studio. So why does this want me to create channel? What is going on? Oh, I see why. Crap, I'm logged into the wrong thing. Crap, I'm not logged into the right YouTube. Wanted to show you guys a way of looking at that stuff. Sure, let's just do that. I'm on my alt YouTube channel. So if you guys want to know where you're, like, if somebody's seen your stuff, just go to content. You'll see the video right here. You'll see like a lot of views and so on and so forth. That's where you're going to see if they looked at it or not. Already saw people post their audition videos, assuming they didn't get in. Don't do this, people. Are you serious? NijiSanji audition. I am really hoping people have not been putting up brand new audition videos. Filters this week. It's me. It's Rayless. Oh no. Really? Oh, people. That's not good. A lot of this looks like other stuff. But there's one audition video, like, literally right there. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Video. Let's go under 4 minutes. This month. That should probably filter out a lot. I wish they had a filter for new channels. View count. Here we go. Can we do view count like high to low? Or, sorry, low to high? It's going to make us scroll. Let's see. NijiSanji audition recording. I'm hoping this is not an actual audition video. And it is. Normal results. Okay, so that's good. This is another person's audition. This is my video audition. Guys, you're killing me here. You guys are literally killing me here. Oh, guys. It's me again. Yeah, if you guys, yeah. Oh my god, guys. You're not good. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good, chat. That's not good. That's no bueno. That's really no bueno. You guys ever plan on getting into anywhere, you do not share your stuff. They've told us a million times not to. The talent has told us a million times not to. Oh, that's so disappointing. Could you go into detail why it's a bad idea? Sure. We could go into like why it's a bad idea. So, reasons why they don't want you to share. And a lot of you guys don't know this, but like there's actual reasons behind it. And it's pretty valid reasons. One, like top one, because they tell you not to. That's number one. Again, following instructions. Number two, right? If you get in, they don't want the secret formula of a good, because good is subjective, remember that, of a good audition video out there. That's why when like talent is always talking about, you know, how you should audition and so on and so forth, they can't really talk about too much what they did in the audition videos, right? Scouting could be a part of it. Yeah, for sure, right? Scouting. That could be another valid reason, right? But it basically comes down to these two main ones right here. They really don't want you guys to like have your stuff out there. Oh yeah, no, Koi Cat, actually that's a very good point. Dox you easier. Oh my god, I can't spell right now. Why can't I spell? Because like you guys don't know this, but agencies as a whole tell you to private / unlist your old channel / content / Twitter, right? Because they don't want people to stalk you. They don't want people to find out your old persona, right? If you get graduated from their court, it shouldn't be that easy for you to like for your old audience to find you again. They don't want that. It's in their best interest to keep the fans of NijiSanji within, or the fan of, I'm not going to say NijiSanji, but the fan of that particular corp to continue watching, not be pulled away and watching you solely, right? But some old talents, some old videos have their talents by videos, old channels. That is definitely possible. That is definitely possible. They might have permission from their manager. They might not have been able to hide it for whatever reason. So there is reasons beyond us. But if your manager says, "Hey, Joe Blow from Kokomo, you got to like hide all that stuff," you're hiding that stuff. Why Mrs. Vaught was taken down? Still devastated that I didn't catch it. Yeah, I wish I caught it as well. Rayless and I have been talking about that. We wish there was like some sort of copy of it still up somewhere, that somebody took like a clip of it or something. Sort of last month, I found 10 public vids. Yeah, that's not good. You guys don't want to be banned in the Shadow Realm like Rayless and I are from ever auditioning. So make sure you guys, like, please, for the love of God, take that stuff down. Don't have it up there. There is a full copy of Mrs. Vaught about that. Moa, I believe the name is mostly already chosen. I know for sure the model is. Yeah, Costco, there's no way Niji would ever hire Rayless and I, or any agency, to be honest. We talk about it way too much. Like, we talk about it way too much. Way too much. And giving you guys a lot of tips that a lot of agencies don't want people to have tips over, or about, or knowledge of. Right? So, yeah. Oh, Ver said he chose his name. It's possible. It's possible. If you could think of a better name, I can't see why they wouldn't let you take it. How good of a company are they? All we know is what they publicly perceive. They publicly look really good, but we don't know how they are behind the scenes. Petra had a say in her name too, because she declined an idea they proposed. Ah, okay. Yeah, I still threw my name in there, just to see what would happen. It's more of like the experience and knowledge, right? Because what if they do, like, get back to me or whatever, right? Now I can, okay, now I know what's required for this or that or anything else. Or honestly, mine was like more like not really an audition. Mine was more like a job opportunity. It's like, hey, yeah, I do this stuff on YouTube talking about it already. You guys want to make me like the authority of it? Message me, we can work things out. Tell me what I can say, what I can't say. I'll deal with it. So you guys and your talents don't have to. Yeah, they go through the forums. Sort by keyword via numbers or followers. I don't think they go through keywords. Also, if you guys are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It does help out the channel. We do YouTube streams here every Monday and Friday, and I also post a lot of educational content on the channel itself. So please make sure you guys subscribe, because you might see stuff you might be interested in or help you. No. I didn't ask for a collab. I don't think I would ever collab with, like no offense to them. If I was asked, I would probably take it. But like, I wasn't asking for like a collab. It was more of the repetitive questions that your talent always gets. Let me deal with that instead of them. Right? Or if your talent isn't supposed to say stuff and they're at risk of saying something, then send them my way. I'm sure you'd be a better consultant than others, yeah. Maybe for Mista's generation or for Mista themselves, but I know for a fact that some of the models are definitely pre-made. Can I have a private conversation with you about Niji auditions if I join your Patreon? Just join the Discord and just send me a DM. If you want me to look at your audition form, then yeah, go through the Patreon. But if you just want to like just ask random questions about NijiSanji, then just send me a DM. I'll get back to it as soon as I can. Oh, did you, Blade? That's nice. Thank you. You totally hire Senpai as a manager / consultant? You guys have a lot of faith in me. Thank you. How many rounds of interviewees there are? Well, there's the audition round, like the form round, right? And then the call, and then an email, and then that's pretty much it. But we're guessing there's a minimum of 2,000 people applying, and that's being generous. Waiting for Senpai and Ray. Oh no, okay. You know what? We can actually segue that particular thing, because I have been asked this question quite a bit. Senpai's agency, if I would ever make one, and I've always said no. It might be a yes one day. For me to have an agency though, and this is why like a vast majority of small agencies like don't work, or how many people make it in the next round? Less than 50. Less than 50 make it past the second round. For me to like actually start an agency, I would need to have a minimum of 100K on YouTube. The problem that I see with a lot of small agencies and why they don't work is because the vast majority of small agencies doesn't have a big talent behind them. Or they don't have any big talent whatsoever with them. Right? There's no name solidifying it. So, and there's no starter viewer base. There really isn't. Right? A lot of them are starting from 0 viewers, 0 followers, 0 audience. And a lot of small agencies are very optimistic, thinking that they're going to get a huge following really quick. Which really isn't the case. That's never the case. Unless your talents are absolutely amazing, that's not going to be the case. Okay? But a lot of the agencies are banking on the fact that they are an agency, that they offer these cool, nice perks, so on and so forth. But for the most part, people aren't coming to watch the agency. People are coming to watch the talent. Right? So they don't have a base of viewers. They don't have a base of followers. They don't have a base of anything really. So if I started an agency and I had 100K on YouTube, which is, let's be honest, that is a small drop in an ocean, especially on YouTube. But if I had 100K on YouTube, at least we'd be starting with a base. We really would. We'd have a nice solid base of viewers and subscribers and so on and so forth. And then I could grab those viewers and subscribers and I could be like, hey, go check out these talents. They're endorsed by me. They're amazing. They're great to watch, so on and so forth. So when my talent goes live, they're not starting from 0 like the vast majority of agencies have right now. They're starting with like maybe 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even 100 or 1,000. Who knows what happens by then? But they have a starting viewer base, and then they can build up from there quite easily if they know what they're doing. So an agency that hires talent right off the bat with 0 viewers and so on and so forth, I think is very dangerous. And I think that's why the vast majority of them don't work out. So ask me again when I'm at that number and I'll give you guys a proper answer then, if I'm going to do it or not. Because also I would have to like give proper support, contracts, and so on and so forth. Control the games you play, content you produce. Like, can you be yourself, or do you have to follow? No. You don't have to follow a certain personality. I can truthfully say one of the talents I know how they are now is exactly how they were before. So you're basically your own self. You're yourself. But yeah, you're gonna be limited on what games you can play and what content you could produce. So there's gonna be limitations for sure. Snow. I believe you need exclusive permission for the games. Yes. You got to make sure that the games that you plan on streaming aren't going to be like taken down or anything like that. At least 500K if you make an agency. It's hard, but still. Yeah, the problem with the agency too that a lot of people don't realize is my name would be on it. It would honestly, like, it would be a representation of me, so I would have to make sure whatever talent is there wouldn't misrepresent me or my brand or anything like that, make it look bad. And that's another thing like big agencies have to worry about and think about too, right? If something goes horribly wrong, is that talent making the brand look bad? Are they making the agency look bad? Those are things that they have to think about. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Quantum. They were playing Pokemon Live and they had to stop immediately. Sucks, but that's what happens. But yeah, that's my thoughts on a senpai agency. If it was to happen. And trust me, chat, my agency would be harder to get into than Niji. It honestly would be. Because I'm small potatoes and every dollar counts. I saw these horror stories of copyright and promotion and retaining viewers. Yeah. There's a lot of horror stories out there. Special skills, throwing money at people, hire me, yeah. You apply as an editor? That's probably one thing that I would do that's different than every single agency out there. Like, okay. The problem with HoloLive, and this is like 100% my personal opinion, honestly, this is what they need. This is exactly what they need. Truthfully, what they really need to do is have dedicated video editors for each talent. Unless they are like really good editors and they could do like 5 people at once. There are editors that are like that, but they need dedicated video editors for each talent to cut up VODs and post them. Dedicated artist for thumbnails. Another dedicated artist. And I would say maximum probably 5 talents that they would help for artwork. So stuff like banners, profile images, Twitter stuff, right? And again, maximum 5 talents for that one as well. Yeah, overlays, etc. You guys get it, right? This is what they truly need, right? And then, so they got a dedicated video editor for each talent, and this would be like VODs, right? And then they would need another dedicated video editor. I know this is a lot of dedicated video editors for TikTok Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Facebook. This is like honest to God. Honest to God. People sleep, a lot of you VTubers sleep on Facebook. Facebook is like screaming for VTubers and Instagram, Facebook, and other social sites. Because shorts, oh my God, are crazy powerful. Crazy powerful. Like, this is what Hololive and NijiSanji needs. They absolutely need it. It is crucial. They can pull so many people from all these different sites to YouTube to watch them. Yeah, Facebook and Instagram. Absolutely, Blade. There's hardly any VTubers on Facebook and Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I get so many people like following and everything, and I barely do anything there. Like I whatever I post on YouTube, I post on Facebook and Instagram as well, and it just it works. Right? I'm literally debating right now. I'll be fully transparent with you guys. I don't know what the minimum requirements to stream on TikTok is, but I've been thinking about multi-streaming to TikTok. I'm not gonna read TikTok chat or anything, but like I'm thinking about streaming just to TikTok as well. Multi-streaming to TikTok. No, I don't repost my stuff in VTuber groups on Facebook. I should, but I don't. But yeah, if I was somebody important in these agencies, this is what I would start making happen right now. I wouldn't allow the talent to do it. The talent literally has one job and one job only, and that's to stream and have fun. Oh, 1K followers on TikTok? Oh, okay. Well, I already meet that then. No, the agency would pay it. No, the talent. Oh, yeah. Instead of the talent paying for it themselves, yes. The agency would just cover it because they'd be making the revenue off YouTube. And every other social website. What do I use for multi-streaming? I'm going to be using Restream.io. It's going to be I'm going to be trying it for a month to see what happens. But my educational TikToks have been getting some views, and I think it would be silly to not try. I feel like the collaboration aspect is such a big part of VTubers. I'm always surprised agencies don't lean into it as much. Well, collaborations are just draining. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I feel like when I do collabs with Rayless, I feel like I put in way more work when I do collabs with Rayless than I do with just talking to you guys. I feel more tired after doing a collab. I feel collabs take way more work, way more effort. So, yeah. Thought on multi-streaming on alt/new tech platforms like Rumble, Locals? I think you should. If it's similar to the content you make. So, like, for example, me, I would never stream on Twitch because Twitch is my non-talking about VTubing stuff where I work on cosplay stuff. No. I don't really do gaming on there much. I really don't do anything much on Twitch anymore, but, like, I would like to reserve that for stuff that's not this. This YouTube channel, these YouTube streams are purely educational. Twitch is more known for like a gaming website or just chatting, so on and so forth. So I want to do stuff that's not what I'm doing here. I want it to be my hobbies spot. Right? So that's why I personally wouldn't. You guys should, though. If you guys make the same content on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok, then absolutely you guys should be streaming on all those platforms. But like, it wouldn't make sense if a guy that has a car YouTube channel that works on mufflers for a living, it wouldn't make sense for him to multi-stream to Twitch when that stuff isn't really popular on Twitch. Does that make sense? And yes, 18. Well, you know what? That car stuff could be popular on Twitch. I'm trying to think of an example. Not working very well. But that could actually work on Twitch. Some people thrive in collabs. I feel recharged from it. Oh my god. You're probably one of the very few then, Quantum. I know a lot of people feel drained after collabs. Like, honestly. I am just drained after them. Oh, not you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how people do it. I truly don't. But yeah, multi-streaming is seriously OP. You guys should really do it. It's really good. Give it a try for at least a month or two. See what happens. With all the not safe for work stuff that happens immediately with VTubers, I feel the 18 plus rule is probably the only rule I've never questioned. Yeah, it's pretty dicey out there. You kids really like your not safe for work stuff. I'll give you that. I really will give you that. You can hire a minor. Yeah. There's a lot of laws in a lot of countries that requires you to be over the age of 18. Taxes and parent consent as well. Right? If you're over the age of 18, you don't need to get your parents' consent to work like X amount of hours or go on trips or whatever. If you're under 18, then you're pretty much you have a guardian, right? Yeah, and under 18 you can't sign contracts as well. Yeah. No. I'm very say so. I think. I'm no absolute unit. Some of you guys will get that reference, but no, I'm fairly safe. I like to think I'm safe. Until you guys get me like really riled up and mad, then I swear. But that's pretty much it. As an aspiring VTuber, how careful should people be about collaborating with controversial people if they hope to apply to an agency one day? Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. Okay. Lucius, what do you mean by controversial? Because what the problem is, what some people deem controversial, others don't. I agree with C Plus Hero. Typically, you just don't. But some people think like, okay, I'll give a quick example. Some people think like streaming with lolly VTubers is controversial. Right? Some people think that is absolute landmine, kryptonite, blah, 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 blah. Some people just absolutely hate it. The vast majority of the VTubing community doesn't have a problem with it. If you are trying to collaborate with somebody that is like a political streamer or a political VTuber that really likes to talk about politics. So I know in the States, you guys, and we're not going to talk about politics here in the stream, so let's not talk about it. But like, I know you guys in the States are very polarized in your politics, like Republicans versus Democrats, right? If you collaborate with somebody like that, I would avoid it like no tomorrow, because you're literally alienating half your audience, right? So anything that could alienate half your audience, I would probably avoid as much as possible. Best thing to do, this is what I try to do as best as possible. I'm not 100% perfect. I really am not perfect. But anything that has a possible controversial take that can really separate my audience, I avoid. Like, I absolutely avoid. Yeah, religion, politics, current affairs, right? Even if like I know something's like really bad, I won't comment on it. Either I don't have all the facts, B, it honestly is not related to the content I make. People come to me because they want to know stuff about NijiSanji, they want to know stuff about VTubing, how to VTube, all that stuff. That is the information that I'm more or less an expert in, and that's the more or less what I could provide as like for sure good answers to you guys. Other stuff, that's not my forte, that's not my thing. So yeah, I avoid it like the plague. Would they consider hiring someone with a disability? I would imagine so. As long as you meet their qualifications, I don't see why not. I just wouldn't make it part of your how do I put this? Aesthetic? Yeah, identity? Personality? I'm trying to think of like a proper word for it, but don't make it like the number one thing that you talk about on stream all the time. I'm sure they'd be perfectly okay with it, but like do it like Iron Mouse does. That's actually like a good way of putting it. Right? Iron Mouse will bring it up once in a blue moon, if that. That's what you should probably do, once in a blue moon thing. Don't talk about every single stream. But somebody like mentions it, yeah, sure. Talk about it for, a couple of minutes and then move on. Yeah, if it's hard to notice, then don't worry about it. Legit, don't worry about it. Iron Mouse might have a story where it's these contexts. Yeah. Yeah, if that, you guys don't have to legally disclose any of that. Like, you don't have to disclose that at all. And at least here in Canada, I don't know what it is for other countries. You would probably have to look up the laws in other countries to make sure what you have to disclose and what you don't. But at least here in Canada, you don't have to disclose any of that. But chat, I think we're going to call it there for today's stream. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out the YouTube channel. You guys like have no idea. Especially if you guys are interested in content like educational stuff for YouTube. How to join NijiSanji, how to set up VC phase, Luppet, VTube Studio, so on and so forth. I got tutorials on all those things, especially if you want to be a VTuber on your mobile or console. You're pretty much one-stop shop for literally all that stuff. I don't see anybody online right now, at least on Twitch, that we could do a cross-platform raid. So we're just going to probably leave it there. If you guys haven't already, make sure you join the Discord. I know my mods were shouting it out. Thank you so much, mods. You guys have been fantastic the past few weeks. So join the Discord. Come in, say hello. You guys are amazing. Please, please, please feel free to talk in the community. Start a conversation if there isn't one. Jump in a conversation if you feel like you want to. I will see everybody Friday, where we're going to make the worst NijiSanji audition form physically possible. And, well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody, and have an amazing week.